Hey guys, I know, I know, I know. It's been a while, ain't it? Ain't it been a while? Okay, so today I've got a tinted moisturizer for you. This popped up new in my Ulta store, like in store. It's been on their website, I think, for a little while now, but the display was really cute, so I had to try it. And this is the People Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen Tinted Moisturizer. It's called the Bio Tint SPF 30 Tinted Moisturizer, okay? This is the packaging. Really nice looking. Kind of expensive though. I want to say this was like $30 or some crazy amount. Like, just crazy. Like, it could even have been more than that. I don't know. Or 20. I don't know. It was just a lot for me. Okay. Okay. So let's just see. I don't know anything about this product. Fancy packaging. Like, I mean, it's not that fancy, but like to me, this just is very like, I don't know. There's something about it. It's got this soft touch matte packaging, just all white. Now, admittedly, this is going to get dirty because it's white, so it's probably going to fingerprint and get dirty quickly, but just, I don't know, it just feels like it's like very sleek, very modern, which is not usually my my cup of tea, but I do like this. Okay, and I've got the shade 1C. This is a tinted moisturizer, so they didn't have like a ton of shades, but they had a few, so I've got it's probably the lightest shade, I can't remember. But yeah, so it's got a nice pump. Let's see what we've got. I did bring a brush today, but I mean, tinted moisturizer, that looks like a really good shade. Pretty fair. I just don't, and very, very creamy. Usually tinted moisturizers just don't work with a brush for me, so let's just get this on. Oh yeah, it's very thick and kind of sticky feeling. It's got, it smells like something, but I don't think it has like an artificial scent. It feels nice, like it just feels like a moisturizer. Very thick. A lot of the products that I've tried recently, the newer launches, have been real slippery and kind of greasy feeling with all that squalane and all that other similar moisturizers that they're trying to put into the products, you know, the facial products and stuff. But this does not feel like that at all. It feels just like a moisturizer. And I pumped out one pump and I feel like I'm using quite a bit of it, but not all of it. I don't think I'm going to use that full pump. That should be about the end of it. And I feel like that toned down a lot of the hyperpigmentation around my eyes. Like, I don't know if you can tell, like I'm seeing like, and this eye, it's all way everywhere now. You can still kind of see it, but for a tinted moisturizer that I was not expecting much coverage from at all, I feel like that is looking good as far as like coverage. Like, this would be great if you're trying to do the whole no makeup or light makeup, you know, you want something but you don't want it to be too much, and you have decent skin or whatever. Like, I don't have the best skin, like I don't have a lot of spots. I mean, sometimes I still get them even at my age, but my biggest problem is I'm always trying to cover up all the hyperpigmentation, trying to make my skin look even. And I feel like this is doing a pretty decent job. I'm gonna get a close-up look right now. Looks good, like you can see some pigment. Like, I feel like people are gonna know that I've got something on my skin, but it's not, it's very natural looking. You can see a little bit of the pigment like in some of my redder areas. It's not making me look more crepey. I do kind of feel like though that like if you have really dry skin, this might cling to some of your dry patches. It's just a hunch that I'm having. I don't have any dry patches at the moment, but right down here, it's a little tiny bit crusty. Just the tiny, like, you probably, like, other people will not be able to see it, but since I'm scrutinizing it quite a bit, I can see like the tiniest bit of chalkiness too, just the tiniest bit. And it may just be, oh, can I talk? It may just be because my hyperpigmentation is just showing through, and that does sometimes happen. I'll check my eye area. Yeah, around my eyes, it's not looking dry, and it's not really looking chalky. Like when I say chalky, I mean it looks crusty a little bit. Like it does look a little bit dry when I'm saying, not just like that it looks like there's a film, like a whitish cast over a dark area like a film, because that's going to happen because it is lighter going over a dark patch of skin. So, but on my chin it's looking a little tiny bit chalky, dusty, crusty-ish. Not bad at all. Like, I'm really scrutinizing this. So if you have combination skin or even oily skin, this doesn't seem like it's going to exacerbate the oily issues that you might have, but I'm afraid that it might, if you have really dry skin, this might not work out the best for you. You might need something a little bit more moisturizing. Not that this isn't moisturizing, but it almost has kind of the feeling of drag to it. So I feel like if you have very dry skin, you might want something that it does have that squalene, that it'll just slide right over any dry patches that you might have, or something to that effect. Like, this seems like it's better for combination or oily skinned girls. Okay. I'm going to just see if, I feel like it may have oxidized a touch, so I'm just going to see if it did or not. Yeah. Yeah. So this is it, freshly pumped out, and then this has been sitting on my hand for a little bit, so it does oxidize a touch, quite a bit. I would say at least half a shade, could be a full shade. So if this is the lightest shade, it says 1C, I don't know if they have undertones or whatever, it's going to go on real light, but then it's going to oxidize. So now for me, that's probably going to work out okay, because it was a tad bit light going on in the first place. Let me check around my mouth. Around my mouth is a bit of a problem area. It can tend to look crusty and cakey, and around my mouth, my nose. Now my pores aren't looking completely blurred, but they don't look that bad. I've had much worse products around my pores, but this doesn't seem that bad. I'm just going to do the rest of my skin, and you can see, like, I just mixed the two little pumps that I had, like the rest of the first pump, and then the little tester pump that I pumped out a second ago. I'm just mixed them together because I don't want to waste the product. And you can see, like, because of the darkening of the earlier pump, it's not standing out as much against my skin tone. It's making my skin feel a bit more velvety, but not quite velvety. Like, it just feels like your regular moisturizer that's not trying to over moisturize. So as far as moisturizers go, it feels sort of like a drier moisturizer. It's just not as greasy, oily, slippery, gel-like as some of the other products that have come out recently that are similar to this. Okay, so I'm going to say, for my final thoughts for today, I'll wear this for the rest of the day, and we'll update my thoughts in the description and stuff, and just kind of talk about how it wore, what my actual final thoughts are. But my first impression thoughts are, this is not worth the money. Because I feel like, I want to say, like, when I picked this up, I was like, oh, it's so much. Like, at least $20, could have been up to $30, like $25, $29. I mean, I'll look it up and just to make sure, but I just remember it being a lot of money. For what you're getting, I don't think this is the best deal. Now, I feel like, because it's supposed to be like a natural type of brand with plant-powered ingredients such as broccoli seed oil, raspberry seed oil, non-micronized zinc oxide. So if that's important to you, yeah, it's supposed to provide makeup, skincare, and sun protection in one step. It's a dermatologist developed formula. It smooths imperfections, promoting long-term health. Provides buildable coverage with a satin finish. I think most of that's true. I'll try and build it up and we'll just see. I know this is taking a long time, and I'm sorry, you guys. I've just been out of practice, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, look how much lighter. It's so much lighter than once it oxidizes. Okay, so I feel like maybe that built up a little bit, the coverage. I don't know, it just seems like a lot of money, and I honestly prefer the Makeup Revolution. I can't remember if it's Revolution Pro or just the Makeup Revolution, their CC Cream Skin Tint. I prefer the Creme Shop, I think is a full coverage BB cream. It looks better, I think. Feels nice on my skin, provides just a tad more glow. This is, you know, it is a sad, I don't know, it just seems like a lot of money. So first impression thoughts, it's not bad. I don't think, I mean, I think it's nice. Better for maybe drier or more oily skin tones, or skin types, but I don't know. I'm having a hard time justifying the price of this one, but it does look fine. It's not the most amazing, but it does look fine. It did build up a little bit. I mean, who knows? Let me just wear it for the rest of the day. I'll come back with my thoughts in the description, and you guys can check that out. First impression thoughts, a lot of money. But it does look nice, and you guys can kind of see. It's not looking terrible around my problem areas, my pores, my eyes, the whole thing. So if you're looking for like maybe a very natural skin type of a finish, you may really like this. Can you drop the money for it, though? That's the question of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, and I'll see you in the next one.